Hello everybody. Our today's topic is about teaching interview preparation questions. The purpose of this video is to help you to prepare for your interview. So, let's start with me. As I'm working in education field, so I have prepared these questions for you. The first question will be about your profession. For example, why have you selected teaching as a profession? This question you have to answer according to your goals and your likes and dislikes. Like why you selected teaching as a profession. Sometimes some people are answering about it like it is by the it is selected by their family, the mother or the father, or sometimes for the female especially there is no any other options. So that's why they just want to be a teacher. So please don't answer like that. You have to prepare proper answer for this. Second question is, what are your career goals? Because of this question, the person who is sitting for the interview just want to know about your future plans. He or she wants to judge or guess for how long you will stay with them. So you should have to answer for this question in a very careful way. Our next question is, what makes you an effective teacher? So, due to this question, you should have to answer about your skills and abilities that you can use as a teacher and what are your strengths. Every person is having some strengths and weaknesses, but here you are supposed to share your strengths as a teacher. Our next question is, describe yourself with three adjectives and explain why they were chosen. So you should have to use three adjectives here and then you need to explain the reason for the selection of those adjectives. Another important question is, what distinguishes you from other candidates? Might be they're having 3, 4, 5 candidates who are sitting there, so they just want to get the idea in which way you're different from them. So you should have to prepare or you should have to answer this question also properly. Next question, describe your fears of being a teacher. Here you have to answer about your fears. Might be your fear about the bullying from the students, or your fear about students' learning abilities, or you have problem about dealing with the difficult, different abilities. So here you have to mention about your problem, and if you can tell them clearly, so they will get the idea, and you will also get the idea how you have to deal with that organization. So let's move towards our next question. Our next question is about Next question is about your references. Most of the institutions or organizations they contact to their previous references or what reference you are going to mention, but sometimes they are not contacting them. But almost you can say in Pakistan 50% the organization or the institutions they are contacting with your references. So make sure you should have to show the reference or give the reference who is you think is nice for you and can share for you positive feedback. Would you describe yourself as a team player or an individual achiever? With this question, the organization wanted to get the idea, are you comfortable while working in a team or you just want to work as an individual person? The thing is that some organizations they prefer teamwork, but some organizations they prefer individual tasks. As in schools, mostly some both are acceptable. Like sometimes they need teamwork as well. Sometimes you have to work as a team, or sometimes you have to show your progress as an individual. So you should have to give 2 or 3 reasons, positive reasons for both of these answers, and for to cover both of these concepts. Next question might be about your hobbies or interests. So here you are supposed to explain or tell how you are spending your leisure time and what are you doing in your free time. So you're supposed to answer because from this question they just want to get the idea what type of personality you are. Are you a positive thinker or you are a negative type of person, or you just want to you are not having any idea how to spend your leisure time, or you are not spending like what type of creativity you are having in your personality. Another important question is about your plans. So in every profession people have to do something or always learn about their professional goals. So in this question also, they just want to know what you will do to improve yourself as a professional person. Because in teaching also you need continuous progress, you need improvement. Always you need to learn something, how to deal the students, and how to manage the class, and how different type of strategies, and how to deal with multiple intelligence students. So these type of things that you need to learn with the passage of time. And if you are enthusiastic learner, then definitely you will try to improve your professional skills. And if you are a passive learner and you are just want to continue with your old stories or strategies or skills, then it's difficult for the organization or the institution to work with you. Next question can be, what contributions can you make to our school? Through this question, the organization or the team of management just want to know, what are your plans for their school? What do you know already about the organization or the institution, and what you can help them to improve or achieve their tasks or future plans? Next important question their teacher is about three people who have influenced your education and your educational career. So here you are supposed to talk about the personalities who help you to achieve your educational goals and who are now still supporting for your educational career. It's not very difficult. You just have to select three most important personalities from your life. Our next question is about, what principle do you use to motivate your students? Here you are supposed to talk about your strategies and your skills. That what type of strategies you are using if students are not motivated for the education, if they don't want to learn, or if they are feeling lazy or are not performing well. So how you will motivate your students? Next question is, what are some of the most successful strategies or techniques that have worked for you in your classroom? Here you are supposed to share about your most successful strategies and your techniques that you were using as a teacher in your classroom and it worked for you. So you are supposed to share at least three techniques and strategies for to support your answer here. This is the main problem of the schools. So next question is, and it's very important question, how you will handle an attendance problem of your school or might be your classroom. You need to answer this in two ways. Attendance is also an important part and you have to mark the attendance perfectly and properly. And another thing, the management wants to know about your strategies for absent students. Like if a student is getting absent more than often, then how you will handle that problem. Our next question is, how would you handle a personal attack from a parent? This is the most tricky question, and almost everywhere the organization or the institution, they are asking this question from their candidates. The reason why they want to ask, because sometimes the customer is very angry and sometimes the parents are very angry because they just know the one side of the story. And we should have to deal with those our angry or unsatisfied clients. So you have to prepare for this answer in a positive way and you can show your strengths how you will answer for this question. That's all for this video. And if you want to check more videos about the answer of these questions, then you can check my other video. So prepare these questions and best of luck, ladies.